Hey Sri Lanka, so today I'm with the guy who's behind Sri Lanka's first Sinhala Tropical House single, Sajjad Hassan.
Hi Yasmin.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good. Nice to be here. Cool place.
Man, it's the Surya Village. What more can I say except it's the awesomest place ever for all artists.
Yeah.
So man, tell me about you because you've been doing music for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, it's quite a while because I started as a child artist.
No ways.
Yeah.
So you used to sing when you were like a little bitty boy, like 9, 10?
Yeah, 9, 10. Dates back to 99, and I was a grade 3 boy studying at Trinity College. I didn't know that I could sing. One day I was shouting in class, singing songs, and my music teacher was passing by, and he was like, "Come, why are you shouting? Stand up on the form." And he asked me to sing, and he identified my voice, and I think from that day onwards, he trained me, and I was picked as a main singer in school for these functions, and also in school I was like
You were like Mr. Popular.
yeah, I used to be popular in school, yeah, and teachers loved me, and so had a great time in school. So while in school, I started experimenting stuff, going into music production, and also learning music. I mainly studied Hindustan music. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, Hindustan. So I did part 1 of Visharada. So I couldn't complete the whole thing. So actually, that was gave me some kind of, it gives you ideas. It gives you a broader perspective of creating, composing, something like that. And also, I use those stuff in my music. So it has been really helpful. And I released an album when I was a kid called Kurulu Handin, dated back in 2000, and we had a huge function at Trinity, and I could remember Dr. W.D. Amardewa. He, one of our great legends in the Sri Lankan music industry, he was the chief guest, and it was a dream come true for me at that moment. And 2007 is where I started entering the main music industry. I mean, the mainstream music in Sri Lanka as an adult artist.
Nice. So what would you say was your first hit?
Well, I started with Matakiyananam Epa in 2008, and as it came out, it had a very good response. And then my second Kadali, I think, was a super hit.
So you've done stuff in Tamil too.
Kadali is a Sinhala and Tamil mix.
Oh, nice.
So Kadali, I did a full Tamil version of also for it, and but the Sinhala and Tamil mix only became a huge hit, and I can remember TV stations playing it throughout, like, and there was a good response. Even now they ask, we want something like Kadali. Some people ask like that. Some fans and some friends and all this stuff. So I'm planning on Kadali too.
Oh wait, are you gonna make that into like a tropical house sounding thing, or are you gonna stick with the whole vibe of Parkland?
No, it won't be a tropical house song. It would be like something hip hop. Yeah.
Ooh, like you mean R&B-ish, like that slow ballady sort.
Not R&B, also hip hop.
Ooh, they should be very interesting. So who would you say are your music influences?
Well, it's
like from Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka. Well, I really have a lot of respect for our seniors. When it comes to classical music, I really respect Dr. W.D. Amardewa. And he has been a main influence, I think, mainly for his personality, I suppose, because he was a very humble person. So I believe that every musician, every artist should be humble first. Should be a humble person in society. And when he came for my release, my cassette release, what he said was, Sajjad, he said in Sinhala, මුහුදේ රැල්ල වෙන්න එපා. මුහුදේ රැල්ල වෙන්න එපා.
Okay.
හරිද? මුහුදේ ගැඹුර වෙන්න. ඒ මුහුදේ ගැඹුර කවදාවත් වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහනේ. රැල්ල ඇවිල්ලා යනවා. So that has a lot of deep meaning in it. So we see artists today going with the trend, doing what is being done, like without doing something which will stay forever. We see that in the music industry. So that is really important that we create, that we give our expression to the audience without going with the trend.
Okay. So you are one of the few Muslim singers who sings in Sinhala.
Yeah.
How has that been for you? Has it been like, challenging?
Yeah, look, it's somewhat challenging because there is some Muslims do not like music. That's a fact in society, right? Because they say that contrary thinks that music is not permittable. But see, look, at the end of the day, music, there is a good side in it, there's a bad side in it. So obviously there's a bad side, and I don't agree with it. Right? So I don't promote anything bad in my music. I don't promote nudity. I don't promote anything vulgar or anything like that. Even my lyrics are very clean, right? So anything, and at the end of the day, music, it soothes your mind and it relaxes your. So there are some people who agree. So it's a misconception. So there are some scholars who say that that music is not permittable. Some scholars say there could be a balance like that. So the Quran, it says idle talk, but I don't know how idle talk can be taken into music. So there is no clear explanation in the Quran saying that music is not permitted. It says be what do you call that? Be away from idle talk, right? So for idle talk can be different to many people in many perspectives, right? So it was very challenging at some point. But some people don't like me singing songs. Some Muslim, even some of my friends, I was Hindu kiyan. So was Hindu anne, was Hindu kiyan mere.
That's a good one.
Then they shut up. So and also there are supportive people, my family, my relations, they are very supportive, and they always they wait for my releases, my cousins, they are like my sisters and my brothers, like. So it's been challenging, and also you see you can't at the end of the day you can't satisfy everyone. You have your audience, you can satisfy your audience. Okay, you can't satisfy everyone. So that is one thing which I really believe in.
Nice, man. I absolutely love how motivated you are to keep like a good thing going.
Yeah.
Want to ask you about your latest single.
Yeah. Now Shrungara Himikari is a tropical house song. This was written by Randik Roshan, and music done by Kasun Polgampala. So now in the current Sinhala music scene, we could hear the same bloody thing playing over and over on radio, and so it's really demotivating at some point. You get really sick of it. You might be agreeing with me. Yeah. So we want to do something different, right? So that is the main point which we had when we started working on this track. So then Kasun came up with this melody. I didn't compose any music in this, so he came up with this melody, and at first I didn't like the first melody he gave me. I said this won't work, forget about it. Then he came up with the second melody, and this I liked. Then Randika came up with the words Shrungara Himikari Obakamudu, and kind of like cool, calm, like something like that. So I really liked the music and the lyrics, so we went ahead, we recorded it, and we released it first on my verified YouTube channel, and then afterwards, now it's been just 5-6 days now released on YouTube, we are getting a good response, and also my fans and my friends, what they're really saying is it's something different and something different from the ones we're hearing now. So I'm really happy for the comments and the feedback I'm receiving at the moment. So time would say how it would pick up. Because it has a long way to go. So once the radio start playing, and then we're hoping to do a video. So once that comes out, we might know how the track would end.
Right. So what does 2017 hold for you?
2017, there are a lot of plans, and there are some other tracks to come out. Senehe Galana, there's another new track coming out, and I want to compile an album and release with a show. So try to organize that part. So those are the plans currently in 2017. Yeah.
Nice. And would audiences be able to see you live? Because it's been a while since you performed and stuff.
Yeah, we will be doing some shows in the future, so we'll keep you posted.
He's got a Facebook fan page, Sri Lanka, and a really cool YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe and stuff, because this guy right here is a name to be watching out for this year. That kind of rhymed for some weird reason. Sajjad, it was awesome having you, man, and here's
Thank
to
you.
a brilliant 2017.
Thanks, Asmin. Thank you for inviting me here, and it was a great time here, and hope to be with the Decibel.lk fans in the near future.
Jai Vela.